Yo, 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 yo. It's real Hall of Fame D-line. tbkc, all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. This one is going to be a somewhat quick one. And I laugh at some of the questions. It was a good question, though. Someone said, I'm not going to say her name on the video, but someone said when they watch my videos, it seems like I get a little bit extra smile or energy from when I talk about my dogs being a little more game and not, not taking shit from other dogs. And do I fight dogs or have I ever fought dogs? I'll answer every question. No, I have not ever fought a dog. I don't, what's for everybody? I'm not here to talk shit on people or nothing. I just never did it. It's not my thing. I love my dogs, man. I never had dogs that were really created for that purpose. I had some, well, I guess I did, but this wasn't my thing. Let's just put it that way. But, when it comes to the American Bully, just because I don't fight them, it's almost like, with my kids, I have my son, training, all the kids train, you know what I'm saying? Jiu-jitsu. And at the end of the day, I don't want him to go out and snap somebody's arm. I don't want any of them to go out and snap somebody's arm. You know what I'm saying? But if you got it, it's better to have it than not have it. You know what I'm saying? I lift weights all the time and train to fight, and I haven't had to whoop nobody's ass in years. But I guarantee you, if it got physical, you'd probably regret it. What I could do to you, you know what I mean? And I feel this, and I feel the dog being an animal at his very, very nature. He derived from a wolf. He's a beast, an animal. It's not that his mentality is that he needs to attack something. Just knowing that he has it in him, that he hasn't reverted so far away from his true nature that he's scared. It means a lot to me. I don't like when my dogs get into fights. Trust me, it's a major headache if you have that situation where the wrong dog got out and they get into it. It's happened too many times with me, too many times for my comfort, let's just say that. And you know what I'm saying, it's not something that I promote, but as far as the nature of the beast, I never want to take that nature of the beast away from these dogs. I always want my dogs to be at a point where you're not brought into this home to fight. You're not brought into this zone to fight. But if I send, Tim out in Wisconsin, just making up a name, but if I send Tim out in Wisconsin, a beautiful puppy to be with his family, I'm sending him something that the temperament is so well timed and so well designed that puppy can be trusted to play and lay and be a best friend to Tim's daughter. But also, if Tim's wife, Sarah, takes the dog out for a walk and some dogs run up on her, that this dog will bust their fucking asses and he will do his job and still, still revert back to the nice family pet when he gets home. Or if some weird ass dude runs up on Sarah while she's out with the daughter, this dog will get it. And I have great incidences where people have sent me things to where they telling me this is how your dogs get down. A friend of mine's had, one of his other dogs turn, on his lady at home while he was out on the road. The dog, the dog I sent him stepped right in there and snatched him. It was a female that snatched the male and said, this is not going down, and the male was bigger. But that's the type of dog I want to send you. I want to send you, if I'm sending you something, I want to send and I want to produce a well-oiled machine that has the mentality to be a balanced dog in the house and has the physicality to do whatever it needs to do out in the real world. That's what a dog man is doing. I'm very, very, I would almost say scientific with it, that if I don't see the right mentality in a dog, I won't breed it. I don't breed scared dogs. I don't breed overly aggressive dogs. I breed confident dogs that react the way that I need them to react in situations. I can tell you my dog's personalities left and right. Although Denzel, especially in his prime when he was a lot more lively, had, a very, very chill type of mentality. He would get down. You know what I'm saying? He would get down. You know, Face still has some scars. He didn't mind snatching a dog. You know what I'm saying? And I seen him growl at people when they were crossing the line. But all other times y'all seen him in pictures where I could put him on the leash with my 2-year-old, and my 2-year-old could walk him and he'd not give him no problems. Mandela, even more so. I've got a video I'll show y'all when Poop was very, very little. He put Mandela on the leash. Mandela was so gentle with him. As big as Mandela, you know, even at his biggest, was like 108. And at a pocket, he looked like a grizzly bear. But, man, I never had to worry about him dragging Poop or anything. You know what I'm saying? Never. But at the same time, I've seen Mandela, you know what I'm saying, flip out on a dog that came into the yard, or get to growling at people when they came to the door, and basically I could see in his body posture that he was ready to do something to him. That's a machine. That's the mentality that I want. Trusted and loving with the family, but anything else, you know what I'm saying, I'll violate you if you try to violate my people. Not that you're a guard dog, but I think that the basic dog should be able to do this. I think that this is very, very basic dog shit. Your poodle should be able, and I'm not talking about your standard who is basically a guard dog, but even the smallest dog should have enough common sense that, hey, I love my family. I'm not nipping at the kids. I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. But if there's any sense of violation, whether it be from a dog, a bear, whatever, I die for this shit. That's an animal. And you know what I'm saying? We talk confirmation of health all the time, but mental health with these dogs and temperament is of absolute. So that's why I do love the fact that when my dogs, you know, sometimes it's a headache. Like I said, I get 5-6 week old puppies that sometimes I have to separate because they're just in there sparring, you know, and tearing each other up, and it's blood everywhere, and they're going at it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to separate them because they're getting a little bit too turned on too early, and we got to break those habits. But I don't mind it because I know they still dogs. You know what I'm saying? I know ultimately, you know, I get them back in the pack. They get to working, and they're very stable. You know, all of my dogs pretty much can roam with other dogs. This is the versatility and the mentality that they have. You know what I'm saying? I know which ones they get along with, and I know which ones they don't get along with. But at the same time, it's a very stable dog to where those who've been in my house see, I have 4 or 5 dogs out at one time. I know which 4 or 5 dogs they don't get along with, but they chill in the pack mentality. They can be in their pack. They still follow the leader. I open the door, go to where you're supposed to be. They go to where they're supposed to be. If the baby grabs them by the collar, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is what you want. As a breeder, you want to make this shit down to the, it's not as stupid as these people stacking crippled dogs on the table and yelling, man. This shit's a science, and I hope people start respecting it. But until next time, y'all, much love. Peace.